Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Mile High Living. I'm Gina Bellich. Well, if your clothes are feeling a bit more snug these days, don't be discouraged. Start now with an inch loss plan that will help with even the most stubborn areas. And joining me is Miss Ramaya DeCrow, cool sculpting specialist from MD Body and Med Spa. Welcome, girl.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here.
Yes, good to be here.
We're going to start talking talking about the precautions you guys are taking. You are open, but you're doing things a little differently, right?
Yes. Yep. We're spacing clients out about 30 minutes in between so that we have enough time to clean, make sure that everything is exactly how it was before the last client. We ask everyone to please wear your mask before you come in, and we have sanitizer throughout the entire building.
Seems to be the norm these days for a lot of places.
Yes.
All right, let's talk cool sculpting. Talk about the process itself.
Yes, so it is a fat freezing technology. It's a great way to re-sculpt your body after this quarantine or maybe something that you've been hanging on to for the last 10, 15 years. But the fat freezing, what it does is, as you can see here, it goes in, it really shrinks up those fat cells that maybe we're having problems in certain areas. During that process, it's a permanent result. It goes through the body and then out through the lymphatic system.
One of the first things I always ask you about is the stomach area. Male, female, no matter what age you are, sometimes it just seems to be the one area where we gather that weight the most. And this is a perfect procedure for that, isn't it?
It is, because I think with diet and exercise, it is hard. Sometimes it can be very resistant. So to be able to come in and actually spot treat the areas of concern, the abdomen is probably one of our greatest responders because there is usually more fat in that area, but the results are phenomenal. People can usually depend on about 20 to even 30% of a reduction.
Oh, that's nice. I know a lot of people have asked me when they want to know more about this because they see it on the show and might be sitting at home wondering who really is a good candidate for this.
And believe it or not, we like good squishy fat.
I love when you say that.
I know.
Just squishy makes it so funny. But you're right. It's something you really want to get a hold of, correct?
Absolutely, yes. If you have an inch that we can pinch, we can take it off. So come in, get a consultation. The best way to know is, we'll go through, kind of feel what areas you actually want treated, and then that way we can actually make it worth your while to be there. We could do the treatment in the same day as well as go over anything financially.
Well, you have a lot of happy customers, and we're going to listen to one of them. Take a look.
Through my diet, I could control my weight, but there were always those stubborn spots that I just couldn't get to go away. And when I saw the ad and I knew that it was non-invasive and that the downtime was going to be nothing, I wanted to investigate. And so I gave them a call and went in for a consultation. During that consultation, I worked with Tina, and we talked about the areas of my body that I wasn't happy with and what was going to be within her power to fix. And so I was really excited by that and made an appointment.
Yes, she did. And something that really sets you apart from other people that might do the same procedure is you have a tool called the sound wave. Can you explain what that is and really how it works?
Yes, so the sound wave is a great technology for this treatment just because it breaks down more of those fat cells. So instead of doing the manual massage, which is very painful and you can get uneven ledging, sometimes those fat cells don't break down, the sound wave actually can get in there and it really helps to break down. On the legs, it's very beneficial because we can actually get rid of some of that cellulite that maybe you're hanging on to as well.
All right, now this is another area that around summertime we really notice, and that's under the arms, especially for women. We seem to just gather weight there. It's so unfair, but this is a great procedure for that.
It is, because just like I said before, it's kind of like you're spot reducing. So maybe you're fit or, you don't have excess weight on the rest of your body, but your arms are holding on to that weight due to hormonal or just getting older. So it's great to be able to throw on an applicator, and within 30 minutes you have nice, sleek summer arms.
All right, before we go, let's also emphasize this isn't just for women. Men are very successful with this as well.
Very. Probably more so, unfortunately. I mean, it's great for them, but as you can see here, it's almost a 50% reduction in their treatment. So men, I have to say, get very addicted.
I love it. All right, Ramaya, thank you so much. It's the Make Your Re-Entrance special. Great name. And for the first 15 callers, you will get $500 off of 4 or more cool sculpting cycles and 4 laser lipo treatments. That's a $1,050 value. Call the Westminster location at 303-466-0100 or Greenwood Village at 303-220-1100. You can also visit freezefatdenver.com. MD Body and Med Spa paid for today's segment, and we'll be right back.